And speaking of authenticity, something that authentically kind of sucks is the fact that we probably won't be seeing many V8s from Mercedes-Benz for next year. This is a really wild story because, foremost, Mercedes-Benz didn't want to really confirm this, and they declined to comment further. Really, all they offered was they're focused on rectifying issues, whether they are supply chain issues, emission standards issues. We don't know. But according to a leaked document that ended up on Reddit, and then was further verified, Mercedes-Benz dealers received a notice from the Mercedes mothership basically saying, like, no V8s for 2022. It's not happening. So anyone who ordered a 2022 model, they're going to have to find a 21 model, or they're going to have to reconfigure their 22, whatever it may be, that originally had a V8.
This is such a random problem to have because the components that you use in a V8 engine are not drastically different than what you would use in like a turbocharged inline six. You've got pistons, you've got rings, you've got a direct fuel injection system, you've got camshaft phasers. What is the problem? Why is it just affecting the V8 engines? That doesn't make sense. Doesn't add up to me. Something's fishy. Because if they were switching, if they did it for like fuel economy, then they would just say that, like, we're not offering V8s anymore. But like a one model year problem, what the hell?
Yeah, it's really, really strange. And two occasions they declined to comment further. And, that's the end of the road when it's, you're not getting a better answer, at least not now, not yet. But yeah, that's why it leads me to believe, is there something up with emissions testing? And I'm not implying that they're pulling a Volkswagen and cheating or anything like that, but perhaps there was an issue with, they thought they'd be meeting testing requirements and they didn't, something like that. Or is it just the semiconductor chip shortage that's hitting everyone super hard, and they could be prioritizing volume models versus, more niche products? Like, we're talking no 2022 G-Class. That's a moneymaker. We won't see an AMG GT, the two-door sports car. All sorts of AMG models, from the C-Class, E-Class, anything, the AMG S models. This I think, could affect 17 vehicles. And that's a huge gap to leave open in your portfolio when you have BMW and Audi playing for the same customers with similarly performing vehicles. I just think it's really wild.
It's crazy because, like, if it's a chip shortage, that would affect other engine formats as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, so that, to your point earlier, is something nefarious going on. Again, we don't know, but some emissions issue maybe. Who knows? They won't comment at this point. It does, though. It sounds like maybe two models will still be available with a V8, the S-Class and the Maybach version of the S-Class. Why those would not be affected, I have no idea. But it's just bizarre.
It is truly bizarre. We took some time to try and see if we could straighten this story out a little bit more this week. And, that was the best we could get was... they apologized to customers who are going to be affected by this, and said that they're going to work with customers and dealers to try and put, again, people who ordered a V8 powered vehicle for next year into something comparable, or I don't know, perhaps they'll try and slip them into a 2021 model if there's, production allocation left for a specific vehicle. But, typically these V8 powered cars are not they don't do as much volume as, like a C-Class with the Turbo 4 or something like that.
Totally. And another thing, they might do a truncated 2022 model year. They could start selling 2023s in, just thinking out loud, in April if they wanted, or something. Just jump ahead to the next model year to kind of, because that would, if they got the problem sorted out early enough, they could conceivably do that and then still offer their V8s in a reasonable time frame. But we shall see.